Welcome everybody, Wild Willie here again, back in Fallout 4. It's Tuesday, December 9th, 2025. This is my modding update and roadmap going into 1 week prior to the launch of the Fallout TV series Season 2. So launching into mods that I've tried, both free and creations, real quick recap, and then talking about mods that I'm going to try. Starting out with Tales of a Beast Hunter, 2-part episodes up on the channel already. This is definitely one that I would do for everyone, recommend for everybody. This is free. You do get a couple of nice guns out of it. You get a great armor set out of it. It's a fairly straightforward quest, and you get a new player home out of it. So 10 out of 10, highly recommend, 100% free. And next up is the Become a Bounty Hunter paid quest line. This is a creation. It does cost $5. Actually, it's 400 credits, but you have to buy them 500 at a time. So effectively, $4, and then you get some free bonus content to round out your 5. I have tried this. This is by far the best value I've found so far in the new creations menu for paid content. You get a bunch of Radiant quests. There's like 10 that are fixed, culminating in the Ballad of Texas Red, where you go into the glowing sea and you find and kill Texas Red. You get a couple of guns, you get a couple of skins, some armor sets, the Texas Red and Sweetheart's Vengeance. It's a lot of fun. And the Radiant quests, there are, like I said, I believe about 9 fixed Radiant quests that are part of this series officially. And once you clear the board and do the Ballad of Texas Red, you get kind of a rotating bounty board that you can go and just choose random bounties. They'll take you to random quest locations throughout Fallout 4 map. I believe it's just the main map so far. Nothing's taken me into either of the DLCs from there. But it's been good content, and you get special rewards for completing a bounty. So if you're going to go into a random location anyway, you might as well go in for a bounty as well and get some extra loot. So highly recommend. I do know that earlier on, a couple weeks ago, there were some issues with the Ned and Kelly bounty quest, what I call the dangerous duo, where it was glitching and Kelly wouldn't spawn. But I've heard that's been fixed. So hopefully, leave a comment if you tried it and it glitched and now it works again, or if it's still glitched. I didn't have any problems with it. So highly recommend. All of those Bounty Hunter episodes, including the special ones and Texas Red, are up on the channel. So check that out. Next up is the Adam Katz City Pad. This was 300 credits. Bought it along with Become a Bounty Hunter questline. Just a player home in Lexington. Really nice. Very well themed. Enjoyable. If you like player homes and you're looking for something to spend a little money on, you could do a lot worse. And that is also a brief showcase up on the channel for that. So the next one I did, this was only $1. I kind of got it at addition because I just bought a $10 pack. Booty of the Bounty. Booty on the Bounty is what I was always calling it. This adds a new location, a bunch of pirate ships, leads you to a secret kind of underground lair area. It's a lot of fun and definitely was challenging. Unless you have a infinite jetpack mod, you can't access this location wearing power armor. You got to swim out to it. And then swim down to the second part of the location. So that's fun. And it was definitely challenging. If you don't come prepared, you will get your ass handed to you. Again, 2-part episodes up on my channel. And check that out as well. So next up, I'm going to talk a little bit about my very healthy, it's very healthy, fight me in the comments, my very healthy obsession with power armor. I have downloaded a bunch of paint jobs, including the Accurate Brotherhood one shown here. I've done the Devilish Paint. There was a flame variant called Inferno. So I'm going to be trying all of those out, buying more armor sets. Also showcase the T49 armor set, the Wanderer, the Storyteller. and that's already up on the channel, where it tells how to get the set close to the beginning of the game. And then we went to the Quincy Ruins Gunner Stronghold for a Rampage and the new armor set in the White Death variant, where you could see through walls. That was a lot of fun. Then I did the Liberty Power Armor, another trip into the glowing sea, two-part episode to go in and secure the Sentinel dungeon site where it was, and then go back in and come back out with the Liberty Power Armor, which does have a couple of unique modding upgrades available to that. So that was a lot of fun. In terms of stuff that is coming up on the channel, let's dive into that next. One of them is a suit of power armor, the Scavenger set. And here it is. There's no gallery picture for it. You can see it kind of small there on the screen. It's a special set of power armor. It's just a big mixture of a bunch of different stuff. Overall stats are going to be somewhere between a T45 and a T51. And it gives you 50 extra pounds of weight capacity, which is fun. In terms of upcoming creations content that I just shelled out money for so that you don't have to, let's dive into that next and we'll wrap up. The first up on my list of paid creations that I'm going to try is Below the Fault. It's a threshold bunker fortified with Enclave and Gunner soldiers, and once you clear it out, it becomes a buildable settlement. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be checking that one out in the upcoming weeks on the channel. Next up is the Gutsy Robot Backpack, 300 credits. This features the original voice actor returning. It has a rocket thruster jump feature added to it. So if you can't get the rocket thruster for your power armor yet, you don't have enough armor and science perks, you might be able to start out with this. And it comes with a quest. So this should be a lot of fun between the voice acting of the character, the talking backpack, and the thrust jump ability. This sounds like a lot of fun, and I'm going to be using it on a new Lucy theme playthrough that I'm going to be starting on stream next weekend probably, after the Season 2 Fallout TV series has gone live. We'll be doing that, starting that playthrough, and I'll be using this for the early part of it. Next up is the Varmint Rifle mod. This gives you a couple of variants of a rifle and some content to go get it. There's a dungeon that you go down to get the weapon and some attachments for it. And this is free, so definitely checking that out. Anything that adds free content, I'm definitely a fan of and will check out. This isn't new. I've used to play Fallout 4 on console, but now I'm playing via PC on Steam, so this will be new to me, and I'm going to let you know what I think of it. I've got a couple of other player homes coming up. The Bus player home, which I haven't found, that's also free. And Miss Ray's Riverside Bungalow, which I teased in my last episode of the new Radiant Bounty Hunter quests. That location over by the river, which is near Hangman's Alley in downtown Boston, not far from Diamond City. That'll be going up on the channel soon too. And then the last piece of paid creations content that I'm going to try out for you guys is this one, the Chop Shop. It adds a new faction. It adds new random encounters. It adds a new, kind of boss dungeon raider location. It adds a new set of power armor. And this should be a lot of fun in terms of playable content and repeatable quests, and just kind of making the wasteland feel a little bit more alive. So that's it. That's going to wrap up my commentary on what I've tried, what I recommend, what I'm going to be trying, and what I paid money on, so that you don't have to. If there are any mods that you've been enjoying that you want to have me report on, or just want to tell us all about, leave a comment. Thumbs up if you enjoy this type of content and want more going forward. And I will see you all in the next one.